This video is sponsored by Boxu. Boxu is a monthly subscription box that delivers a ton of Japanese treats and snacks right to your door. For just $24 every month, you'll get really amazing Japanese treats, with every month having a different theme and new snacks. Your first box will be the Seasons of Japan, that came with a bunch of snacks flavored and themed around all 4 seasons. It even comes with a little booklet to explain why these snacks are paired with their specific themes, as well as cute little pictures and descriptions of what delightful delicacies lie in store. My absolute personal favorite is the Japanese cookie Yakoi Sable. It's a chewy, delicious apple cookie. I'd be a monster to not love it. Boxu also includes free shipping and tracking to over 40 countries directly from Japan. So if you want some tasty traditional Japanese snacks, then click that link down below and use the discount code ConnerTheWaffle10 for 10% off and save up to $44 on your order. Korera wa oishii! Wish.com is an online retail store where you can buy all kinds of products at a super cheap price. On paper, that sounds fantastic, getting really cool products at a cheap price. But that's only just a tiny fraction of what Wish is all about, because a majority of the site, like 98.7% of it, has to be cursed. I mean, it's just gotta be. It had to be built on some kind of Indian internet burial ground. I mean, what the heck is this? What use does this have to anyone? These products can't be real. We've all seen a weird Wish ad while scrolling through social media, just minding our own business on Twitter or something, and then BAM! All this in your face. How does this help your cat? What benefit does it offer physically or emotionally? But out of all of these Wish products, nothing has made me more confused and concerned than this. The built-in, there's already a typo. Blew it in 3000 classic games TV game HDMI TV video game console for NES game retro TV game box. That's a fantastic name, really. I couldn't think of anything better myself. Except for maybe stupid bootleg rip-off garbage Nintendo Xbox bootleg TV game dumbface. That would have worked too. This is one of those pictures that the longer you look at it, the more painful it becomes. What we have here is seemingly an Xbox One being controlled by a PlayStation 2 controller, coming bundled with that famous Xbox franchise, Super Mario 3D World, as well as apparently 2,999 other games. But honestly, I don't care about those games. Super Mario 3D World is all you need, and I'm only kind of kidding. That game is so good and deserves so much more love. I will give this thing credit though. The ad has a lot of pictures and specs about the console. They are not afraid to show this thing off. Not sure if that's a good thing. For example, the PS2 controller buttons are labeled by letters as opposed to shapes. I guess this is to prevent Sony from suing them. Good luck with that. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that this thing was originally $888 and for some magical reason it's now on sale for $68? I'm sure this thing was never $800 and only showed that so when unsuspecting parents and grandparents come across this thing, they'll say, "Oh wow, little Jimmy loves video games and this expensive game box is on sale. It must be great." RIP to any kid who received this as a gift, which apparently there's a lot of. Just check out the reviews for this Xbox Station 3D World. My son loves the game and it arrived early, but one of the controllers was broken. Came early, my grandson loves it. My 7-year-old son loves this. Me gusto mucho mis niños bien felices. Apart from that last one, it sounds like a lot of unfortunate kids got this for Christmas or their birthdays. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's buy it. We just gotta wait for it to ship in from China? Alright, so I'm not gonna lie. The idea of playing Super Mario 3D World on my Xbox with PlayStation controllers really did pique my interest. Super Mario 3D World is criminally underrated. It's one of my favorite Mario games of all time. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So we turn this thing on and... Someone please save me. What accursed wish hex have I brought upon myself? So this is a thing. a bootleg thing. Street Fighter, Mario, Castlevania, Sonic, and Contra. So, as it turns out, the Xbox Station 3D World is actually a multi-console emulator, which is pretty impressive, I will admit. Most of these bootleg consoles only have one emulator in them, so seeing 5 consoles in one is pretty impressive. In the same way that the world's largest burger is impressive. You have my attention, but I'm also horrified at the sight of it. So this is the main menu where you select what console you want to play. Once you make your selection, you're taken to this boring blue selection menu. It feels like I'm messing around with an old Windows 95 PC, not a modern day cutting edge video game console that apparently costs $888. You got the name of the game on the left, followed by its extension file like .gba for Game Boy Advance games, and the box art on the right. The box art can sometimes be a little funny, especially for the bootlegs, like Super Mario World 9. That's an attempt, I'll give you that. The quality of the games are what you'd expect. Trash. They're extremely choppy and sound like this! So it's best to play these games with the volume off. And the TV off. And while you're at it, just turn the console off as well. This console advertised 3,000 games, and from what I can tell, they deliver. As long as you don't mind playing Sonic 2 like 300 different times. Yeah, to reach 3,000 games, they just put the same games in here, but under different titles. So it doesn't really count. So, if you really want to play NES, SNES, Genesis, GBA, and Neo Geo games at a considerably degraded rate in both the visual and audio department, then be my guest. They're really Wait just a gosh darn minute! You notice something missing here? Something like a Wii U section so I could play Super Mario 3D World? I bought this thing specifically for Mario 3D World! That and the Xbox PlayStation hybrid was funny, but still, I was bamboozled once again by bootlegs. So you know what I'm gonna do? Normally, I'd look at the games on this thing and talk about them. However, a lot of them are just actual licensed games, with the occasional bootleg, but they're already bootlegs I've talked about in other videos. Yeah, they're the normie bootlegs, like Kart Fighter. So it really wouldn't be anything too wild or crazy. So you know what? I'm gonna give a little retrospective on Super Mario 3D World and why I love it. Seriously, cue the intro.
Super Mario 3D World! Meow.
Super Mario 3D World was released on the Wii U on November 21st, 2013. Two mixed results. Some people were just happy to see a new Mario game, while others were upset, expecting a more prominent entry in the series, like a Mario Galaxy 3 or something. I personally, however, didn't really have any expectations, just that, oh wow, a new Mario game was coming out. What really grabbed my attention was the multiplayer aspect. The fact that we would be able to play a new 3D Mario game with 4 players sounded fun. Starting the game, we get to choose between Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Peach. We haven't had that selection since Super Mario Bros. 2, and their signature abilities transferred over here as well. Mario being the base character, Luigi has high jumps, Peach can float, and Toad runs faster. The plot of the game wasn't really groundbreaking, but it was different enough. Instead of the princess being captured, these little things called Sprixies were caught by Bowser, who plans on using their power to take over the world. So Mario and the gang actually use their plumber skills for once and head down a pipe to save the world, while trying very hard to not look up the princess's dress. Super Mario 3D World is not a hard game. Sure, the later levels may throw some challenges your way, but the overall experience you'll have with this game is fun. Crazy concept, I know. Level 1 in any Mario game is always so important, because it 100% always sets the tone for what the rest of the game has in store. And here, it's all the charming new features. The cat bell power-up that's super cute and allows you to climb walls and explore new areas, the transparent pipes that act as normal pipes, but now you can see the characters. The game was incredibly charming and cute. I think the main problem a lot of people had with the game is that it was the Wii U's main Mario title, having to compete with other mainline Mario games like Mario Sunshine and Galaxy. Compared to those games, sure, 3D World doesn't feel as grand. If we never got New Super Mario Bros. U, which a lot of people probably would have been okay with, and instead only got 3D World, I feel like more people would have looked more fondly at this game. Just like the New Super Mario Bros. Series, 3D World's strength is in its multiplayer. Having 4 unique characters to choose from and play as really adds some variety to the gameplay. I'm not the best writer or describer of feelings. All I can really say is that if you play Super Mario 3D World and don't find some sense of joy and charm, then I don't know what to tell you. Playing this game with my friends and even some family is what it's all about. Nintendo focuses on fun. I can't play a lot of video games with family members, both old and really young, but games like this make it possible. I played this with my friend and his younger sisters, who aren't even gamers, TM, but we all had a blast. Super Mario 3D World may honestly, deep down somewhere in me, be my favorite Mario game. Oh yeah, and stay away from Wish. Unless you wish to be cursed by Madame Zeroni for always and eternity. This console hurt my heart, but let me know your favorite cursed items you can find on Wish. Hasta la pasta!